feel the love? I can feel it too. I can feel it too. As a matter of fact, I requested hugs at a session earlier, and I actually got one, so thank you. All right, so legend has it that the SACNAS creation story began in an elevator at the AAAS. So after a reception, a handful of Chicano, Latino, Hispanic, Native American scientists got into this elevator, and one of them joked that if that elevator went down, that it would completely wipe out all that were scientists, that were Latinos, Hispanics, Chicanos, Native Americans. And so it is because of that understanding that our founders and elders had, that they felt that they needed to mobilize to ensure that the scientific enterprise would be able to benefit from the potential that diversity holds. And so they created SACNAS. So in 1973, SACNAS hosted its first conference, and there was about 50 participants. One of those participants was my shiro, Lydia Villa-Komarov, who is somewhere here today. So, from 1973 to today, with over 5,000 participants, it's clear that there is a desire and a need for inclusive spaces where science, culture, and community are not only recognized, but are foundational. It's recognized that they're foundational to excellence in science. So what's also clear by looking out at all of you is that we have come a long way. And it is an amazing time to be a SACNista. Just like all of our founders and elders, many of which are here today at this conference, SACNistas, that's all of us, are selfless. We are pushing forward towards true diversity in STEM, not for ourselves, but for the good of the community. And changing the face of science to better reflect the demographics of this country, it's not easy work. But we lean into it, and we lean hard. So, in the spirit of doing work, I want to share with you the many ways for you all to get engaged. First of all, get out the vote. Our poll is open now, right? So, the vote for the board of directors is currently happening and will close on November 29th. And so go ahead and make sure that you vote. But if you're interested in governance, election to the board happens annually. So even though I'm encouraging you to vote this year, I'm also encouraging you to consider running for the board, and that includes graduate students. So think about that. Second, sign up to be a member of a committee. If you are the type of person that doesn't necessarily just want to do governance, but wants to roll up your sleeves and do that work, the committee is a perfect place for you. And so more information about the committees, the charters, and how to get involved and sign up are available on sacnas.org, so please, please check that out. Third, consider submitting an application to the SACNAS Leadership Institutes. Since 2009, when we launched the Leadership Institutes, over 300 SACNistas have been prepared to make change at their institutions. I wonder if there's any alumni of these programs out in the audience. Okay. And in advance of this meeting, we hosted our very first Postdoc Leadership Institute, dedicated specifically to postdoc and advanced graduate students. And so please help me in welcoming our inaugural class. So there are many, many, many ways for you to be engaged with SACNAS throughout the year, some of which could be our chapters. We have 115 student and professional chapters, or at some of our regional meetings. And if you feel that your scientific and your personal trajectory has been positively impacted either at this conference or any SACNAS conference, I urge you to consider supporting SACNAS as a one-time donor or as a monthly sustainer. And if you look at your app, you can see about how you can go ahead and do that. So just as our elders have paved the way for us, it is now our time to make good on their hopes and their dreams and continue this forward momentum to make the scientific enterprise excellent by making it reflective of the nation's diverse demographics. In the words of another badass woman, Dolores Huerta, who was the co-founder of the United Farm Workers Union, sí se puede. All right? So thank you so much.